Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This is my first Friday weekend readings. So up until now, I had been doing Saturday morning readings, but I recently decided to kind of change things up, restructure a little bit. So instead of Saturday morning readings, I am doing Friday readings that are for the weekend. So I don't see anybody live with me just yet. But I do have a couple people who have requested readings from me this morning. If you are watching this and you are not a member of the Rising Hawk Tarot and Oracle group on Facebook, please feel free to join us. I will leave the link for the Facebook group in the comments after the video. So, okay, I'm going to jump into some of these readings. Today, I am using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, and I'm using the Moonology Oracle. So, I'm going to start this morning with Anita. So, let's go see what's going on for Anita for this weekend. All right. So, for you this morning, Anita, we have the Sea Serpent energy. And we have the full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. So I'll start with this sea serpent energy for you this morning, Anita. So the sea serpent represents the sacral chakra. So this is all about your creativity, your sensuality, your sexuality. It's all about movement. Creativity and flow. So this weekend, I would say let your creativity flow. And then you have the full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you, actually. And I kind of like how, she's kind of got this jug here that she's sort of, pouring out. And again, it kind of goes with that, going with the flow of things this weekend. Um, Anita. So yeah, I would definitely go with the flow. I would get creative, have some fun. The sea serpent and that sacral chakra is also about letting your inner child out to play. Again, I would get creative this weekend, have some fun, and allow yourself to, I would say, truly express who you are through your creativity this weekend. So I hope that is helpful for you, Anita. Right. I still don't see anybody live with me. I don't have any comments yet. So again, I have people who have requested readings. So I'm going to continue to go through those until I see somebody live this morning. All right. Next, we have Brenda. What's going on for this weekend for Brenda? All right. So for you this weekend, Brenda, we have uh, elk energy. And we have the new moon in Gemini, which says communication is key. So I'll start with this elk energy for you this morning, Brenda. So, the elk is kind of like if I had to compare it with like a tarot card, this would kind of be like emperor energy, which I kind of like. It's like an energy of bossing up, right? Of um, taking control of your life. And I almost, so it's kind of like I'm hearing like the trumpeting of, like the elk, like you are putting a call out today is kind of what I'm feeling, Brenda. And again, that makes sense with this communication is key. And it's interesting too, because yesterday we just had Mercury move into the sign of Libra. which is the scales, right? Is that balance? So, um, really, like, often what happens with the Mercury, again, is the sign of communication, uh, is that in Libra, we have an opportunity through our communication to really bring things back into balance. So, again, I really feel like you have something to say today, Brenda. And not just today, this weekend. Like, you've got things to say, and I would say them with this energy. Like, don't be afraid to speak up, to speak your truth at this time. I really feel like, again, speaking up is really going to help bring things back into balance. And again, communication is key. So you have to speak up, Brenda. I hope that is helpful for you. All right. Next, we have Cheryl. Let's see what is going on for Cheryl today. Well, and this weekend. Sorry, it's a new. I will get used to this. So it is for the weekend. What's going on for this weekend? For Cheryl. Oh, right. So for this weekend for you, Cheryl, we have the elephant energy, and we have the full moon in Virgo, which says you are good enough. Um, so with that, I'm going to start with that full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. I would say that you are more than good enough, Cheryl. And I find it interesting that you got the full moon in Virgo because that was when we had that lunar eclipse. Was we had the moon in, well, I guess technically we had the moon in Pisces, but it was a Pisces Virgo axis for that solar eclipse, and we're Virgo on Virgo for this solar eclipse that is. Coming up. But this solar eclipse that's coming up on Sunday, Cheryl, with it being in Virgo, like it's a new moon solar eclipse, and new moons are all about setting intentions, and with the eclipse. This intensifies that energy, right? So it would be a really good idea, I feel, for you, Cheryl, to set some intentions with this Virgo energy. Again, Virgo is all about work, home, stability, that those kind of things. So look at the Virgo characteristics, Cheryl, and then set some intentions for yourself with this new moon, with this solar eclipse. Um, and then you also have this elephant energy, and I love the elephant energy. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck because the elephant energy is unstoppable. So, kind of what I feel for you, Cheryl, is that if you set an intention uh, for this new moon, there is nothing that could get in your way. There is nothing that is going to stop you from manifesting this intention into being. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend that you do that, Cheryl. Set an intention. Spend some time before Sunday to again really look into the Virgo energy and what areas you would like to maybe, set hmm, some new habits, new routines, new patterns, kind of thing. So I hope that is helpful for you today, Cheryl. All right. So I do see that two people are watching, but I don't see any comments yet. So if you are watching and you would like a reading for this weekend, leave a comment and let me know. All right. Next, we have Debbie. Let's see what is going on for Debbie today and for this weekend. Right. So, for you this morning, Debbie, We have earthworm energy, and we have the waning moon. That says, "What do you need to release?" So I'll start with this earthworm energy for you this morning, Debbie. So the earthworm energy, this is it's a card. Very similar to the energy of the Fool in tarot. This is again new beginnings, which again this makes sense with this new moon solar eclipse coming up. Um, so it's kind of a card of taking a leap of faith. Risk kind of it's kind of a card of taking risks. So I do kind of feel like spirit is asking you this weekend to take a bit of a risk on something. And with that waning moon, what do you need to release? That could be kind of the risk for you is letting go of something that you have been holding on to for a very long time. Again, with this solar eclipse coming up, Debbie, usually it's the lunar eclipse that is the big releasing. And I do feel like whatever this is probably came up for you through the lunar eclipse. But I feel like you've still been in the process of releasing. Like it wasn't like a release. It's been like a slow release that has been happening for you. And what I would say is that I feel like this solar eclipse for you, Debbie, is going to kind of be the ending. Like you will finally feel the end of that release. And I actually feel like you are going to be quite confident with taking this risk once this release has completed. I hope that makes sense. And I hope that is helpful for you today, Debbie. Good morning, Lee. You were the first person to comment live this morning. So let's see what the weekend is looking like for you. All right. So for you, Lee, we have the sea serpent energy and we have the new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Okay. So first of all, I think this is very important. I'm going to start with this new moon in Leo for you today, Lee, just because I know, first of all, that Leo is your rising sign. So I really feel like this weekend, confidence really is going to be your key. Like, uh, yes, you have that Virgo sun and the Virgo moon, which again, that is exactly what is happening today or on Sunday with that eclipse. We have the Virgo sun, Virgo moon. Um, and I feel like you really need to focus on your confidence. This is something, as far as I was talking about like setting intentions around this this eclipse and this new moon. Um I would say like I would set your intentions to do something like to do with your confidence. Okay? And with that sea serpent energy, again, that's the sacral chakra. And again, I'm really sensing the need for flow for you, Lee. Okay. To allow yourself to just go with the flow and have confidence in yourself, have confidence that everything is going to work out for you. Okay. Have confidence and go with the flow. Trust yourself and trust spirit. I would say don't try to um, overly control what is going on around you this weekend. So I hope that is helpful for you today, Lee. All right. Lee has been the only one to comment on the live this morning. So I have one more person on my list, which is Bay. And if nobody else comments on the live, Bay will be the last person for today. So let's see what is going on for Bay today. Hmm. All right. Okay. So the energy for your weekend, Bay, is you have the crow energy and you have the waxing moon, which says the energy is gaining momentum. So I'm going to start with this crow energy for you this morning. Um, the crow can represent like being a spiritual messenger or receiving spiritual messages. Um, I would really say, like, I almost feel like with this, the energy is gaining momentum. I kind of feel like um, it almost feels like your intuition is kind of like off the charts right now, Bay. Almost to the point where um, it could seem a little bit overwhelming at times. Like I almost kind of feel like you are receiving like all kinds of spiritual downloads at this time, which is um, it's pretty cool when that happens, but it can also be very exhausting when it happens. And I would say, first of all, if things are moving too fast for you, if these downloads are coming in too fast for you, you can ask spirit to slow down, okay, and allow you time to process the information that you are receiving. And again, like I said, this is great information I feel like you are getting right now. But again, I feel like there's a lot of it and it's all happening very, very fast for you. So again, don't be afraid to ask spirit to just slow down a little bit and allow you time to process. So I hope that is helpful for you, Bay. And Lee says, thank you. You are very welcome, Lee. All right. So there's nobody else watching on the live. So I guess thank you for everybody who requested readings this morning. Um, yeah, again, I am going to be doing this again next Friday for um, the weekend again. And then just to mention before I say goodbye for the morning, is that the week aheads will be out at 9 o'clock Sunday morning, as usual. And then I also will be posting a meditation video for the solar eclipse, very similar to the one that I did for the lunar eclipse. So there will be a little bit of a description about the astrology that is going on and then a short meditation for the eclipse itself. So, that will be out Sunday morning as well. So be sure to check that out if that's something that you are interested. And of course, like, share, subscribe, do all that wonderful, fun YouTube stuff. It really does help the channel, and I really do appreciate it, as I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for now.